We are Group 5 and we are here to discuss about non-reactive research and secondary data analysis. Let us first define the difference between reactive research to non-reactive research. Reactive research are those research that people being studied are aware that they are part of the research project. Examples are interviews, experiments, and surveys. On the other hand, non-reactive research are those research that people are not aware that they are part of the research project. Example is yung kay Mac, Kelvy, and Shamer. It is about the driver's behavior at stop signs. A deterioration, kung saan inobserve nila yung mga drivers kung magsa-stop sila sa stop signs. In result, there is deterioration in the performance. Complete stops were considerably fewer than in recent years. Next, what are the non-reactive research techniques? First, the non-reactive measurements. The logic of non-reactive research starts when the researcher notices something that is variable of interest. Then, the varieties of non-reactive observation. These are the erosion measure and accretion measures. First, erosion measures refers to selective wear is used as measure. For example, ay yung kay Duncan, kung saan nag-examine sila ng replacement rate of vinyl tiles around sa exhibits sa Chicago's Museum of Science and Industry, kung saan inobserve nila yung higher tile replacement sa certain areas. In result, Duncan was able to deduce the most popular exhibits. Second is the accretion measure. Accretion measures naman ay yung mga something left behind. For examples are the graffitis, garbages, and paintings. Next is the content analysis. Content analysis is a technique for gathering and analyzing the content of text. Content refers to words, pictures, symbols, or any message that can be communicated, while text is anything written, visual, or spoken that serves as a medium of communication. In addition, content analysis considered as the study of recorded human communication. Examples, books, newspapers, magazines, and paintings. Isang examples ng pag-aaral na gumamit ng content analysis ay yung gender advertisements ni Irving Goffman, kung saan nag-examine siya ng mga selective advertisements images. Ang focus niya is kung papaano nga pinoportray ng advertisements ang mga babae. Kaya ayun ang naging result, is ang mga babae daw subordinate sa mga lalaki. According to Newman, there are topics appropriate for content analysis. First, problems involving large volumes of text. Second, helpful when a topic can be studied at a distance. And last, when a researcher is attempting to reveal messages in a text that are difficult to see with casual observation. In addition, there is also appropriate for content analysis according to Woodrum. Dapat it studies beliefs, organizations, attitude, and human relations. Measurement and coding system. It is a set of instructions and rules on how to systematically observe and record content from text. Example, a researcher should tell the characteristics that are associated to things. Example, social classes. What are the characteristics or measurement that should be considered in order for us to know where one belongs? Structured observation. It is a method of watching what is happening in social setting that is highly organized and follows systematically rules of observation and documentation. How to conduct content analysis research. First, question formulation. As in most research, content analysis researchers begin with the research question. For example, I want to study how newspapers cover a political campaign. My construct coverage includes the amount of coverage, the prominence of the coverage, and whether the coverage favors one candidate over another. I could survey people about what they think of the newspaper coverage. The second one is the units of analysis. A researcher decides on the units of analysis. For example, for a political campaign, each issue of a newspaper is the unit of analysis. The third one is the sampling. Researchers often use random sampling. The next topic is the existing statistics or documents and secondary analysis. Existing statistics are collected information and made it publicly available. We can make study out of the data available. Number 1. Appropriate topics. It is difficult to specify topics that are appropriate for existing statistics because they are so varied. Hindi lahat ng topic ay pwedeng maging appropriate sa existing statistics. Number 2. Social indicators. Any measure of social well-being used in policy decision. We can see negative aspects of social life such as infant mortality rate and positive aspect of social life such as job satisfactory. Number 3. Locating data. Locating existing statistics. The main sources of existing statistics are government or international agencies or private sources. For example, National Statistics Office, DFA, NBI, PIDEA, and different organizations. Secondary survey data. Secondary analysis is a special case of existing statistics. It is the reanalysis of previously collected data or survey that were originally gathered by others. Number 4. Limitations. A researcher needs to consider units in the data. Example, types of people and organization. Issues of inference and theory testing. Inferences from non-reactive data. One cannot generalize from the content to its effects on those who read the text. In order to verify a certain conclusion or generalization, a separate study must be conducted or created. For example, it shows that children's books contain gender stereotypes. It doesn't necessarily mean that the stereotypes in the books shape the beliefs or behavior of the children. Ethical concerns. Privacy and confidentiality of using information gathered by someone else. Official statistics are social and political products. It can be subjected to political conflict. It can stimulate public attention towards an issue. Example, drunk driving became a public issue only after government agencies started to maintain statistics on the number of car accidents in which alcohol is favored.